What's going on, everybody? I know you can barely see me, but happy Sunday morning. It is the 15th. It is 6:05 a.m. I'm on my way to Seekonk. I know last week that didn't happen. We got to Seekonk and it was canceled. But they've actually said that it will be open for the next 3 weeks, I think. Something like that, 3-4 weeks. But we'll see how that goes, because things in the world are starting to get shut down again. But yeah, fun times. It is 25 degrees outside, so it's cold. I should have grabbed gloves, and I didn't. So my hands are going to be cold. Suck it up. Deal with it. As we do, always. Probably by the time I get there, it's going to be at least 45 minutes to wait outside in the cold. I have my boots. But hey, you know, what do they say? No pain, no gain. So I'm going to get out there, see if we can find anything. I've got a ton of stuff to move for the winter months. And yeah, so definitely keep an eye out for that. eBay, Instagram, all the fun stuff. I've thrown a bunch of games up on eBay, but they don't last. They go pretty quick. The toys, I'm gonna start trying to get more stuff up. Basically, my thought process is basically just take an empty bin. I wish it was empty. A bin and list it, and I just need to sit down and do it. I've got a ton of pictures and stuff, but you know, I can get all into that. We'll go through that in another video. Alright guys, let's see what we find and where we go today. At least Seekonk, maybe random, who knows. But let's see you guys after. Okay? Bye-bye. What do you think? I don't know. Depending on what it is. What's wrong with Tonkas? What are you getting on these?
4?
Yeah.
40?
How much?
40?
40?
I already have this here, so.
Yeah. I'll give you a 20.
35.
Yeah, I can't do 35.
Be mainly all PlayStation 1 and then some Dreamcast on these files. Those price tags ain't mine, so I'll do better than the fucking price tags. So. What's your offer?
$5.
Oh, you know what it's worth. It's a $60 game.
Nice. Alright, so $2.
25, you can have it. It's below half.
Soul Calibur. What's that? Just get some packs of Marlboro.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Mortal Kombat on the Genie Seas.
Mario Streets, you never heard of it.
Zelda. Strikers, that's not too bad. Resident Evil 4. I know. Minecraft. Depending on what some of this stuff goes for. Hey guys, what's going on? Here's all my video game pickups since the last video game episode. Most of this came from one spot and I don't have footage of me going through everything. There's a little bit of footage of me kind of like showing stuff from afar, but I'm gonna explain all that in a second. First off, I got all these manuals, like the guides, the Brady Gig strategy guides in trade from my buddy Eric. I brought him a bunch of stuff, like toy-wise, that I've had around that, he gave me a good deal in trade on and some cash. So I grabbed these, Splatterhouse for the PS3, Dead Space 1, Dead Space 2, this is the hardcover one, and Dead Space 3. So now I have all those guides. I'll probably flip through them. I mean, I won't use them for the games exactly. Basically, as most of you know, these are pretty much obsolete nowadays with the internet. And people doing Let's Plays and stuff like immediately when this stuff comes out. So, whatever, they're just cool for the collection, to go with my horror stuff. So, moving on, I also got this awesome piece from Eric. Again, it was part of the trade. He knew I was coming in for it. The only downside is a little bit of folding right there. I might be able to fix it, and a little bit of dirt there I should be able to clean up, but in the manual, I mean, the manual alone is, makes the value of that go up. The box is going to be next to impossible to find, but I'm going to look for it. So if anybody has a box for that G.I. Joe game, let me know. Moving on to last Sunday, I went to Seekonk and another place, which I'm not going to say. But anyway, so Seekonk is, dying out as the end of the year. There's like 3 weeks left. A guy I buy from often enough gave me a pretty decent deal on these two. I paid $35 for the pair. This one is like the flathead screw variant. I think it's a variant. Somebody said it's a variant. I don't remember. But either way, I should be able to double my money on both of these. So if anybody's interested, let me know. I don't need Pokemons, and Mega Man's a duplicate for me. So, and then also at Raynham, at Seekonk. Did I say Raynham? Seekonk. I grabbed an NES Classic. Now, I originally grabbed this, not 100% sure if it was the real one or not, because I know I've picked up a couple knockoffs that say Nintendo on it and look really close. But got really lucky. It's real, and somebody loaded a ton of games onto it. It's got, I don't know how many games on it, definitely over 100 games. So I paid $10 for it. I originally bought it to flip it. I might end up keeping it, just because it's got all the extra games on it. Maybe I'll sell mine, and keep this one, and, who knows. But it also came with 2 controller extenders. There's one on this one, the power cord, and then it doesn't have the HDMI, but it didn't come with one anyway, so. But definitely very cool to find a modded system for $10. And then, let's see, I also grabbed, I think this from the same guy, just a PlayStation bag. I'm assuming a pair of like PlayStation headphones went in it, but I grabbed it because PlayStation. So, and then the rest of this came from a new place that we've never been to. Me and Mike went and checked it out. I'm sorry, this came from Seekonk as well. Paid 50 cents for it. It's like a $5 game. But the rest of this came from a new place we went to. Guy had a pile of video games in the back, and you couldn't see half of them because of the way he had them stacked. So I asked if I could go back there, and he was like, as long as you don't get hurt or knock anything over or make a mess. And that's exactly what I did. Is I went back there and I, neatened everything up as I went through it, and actually probably even better than they had it, and made a pile, and I paid, I think, like $30 for 9 games. So, really cool. The King of Fighters, what is this? King of Fighters 11? Manual, it's complete. The box is beat, but whatever. I think the disc on this is a little, like, cloudy, so it does need to be cleaned up, but still, not bad. Dragon Quest, it's missing the manual, but has the regular disc and the demo disc, so that was nice. House of the Dead is complete. I just got to test it. Should be fine. All these should work without a problem. The House of the Dead is already spoken for. Trading it away to a subscriber. Ninja Gaiden I grabbed because I remember at one time it did spike in value. I think it's now like maybe a $10 game. But basically, I paid like $3 a game, so I'm not really upset. Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights. Guy had like 6 copies of this game, so I grabbed one. I might hang on to it, because Xander loves Scooby-Doo. I might just hang on to it so we can play it when he gets a little older. Gundam, brain stopped. The Gundam game, the disc on this, I think, was kind of dirty too, so just needs to be cleaned up, but I'm assuming it should work fine. Didn't look like there were any scratches or anything on it. Tecmo World Wrestling, this is one I don't see very often, so that's why I grabbed it. He didn't have a ton of NES games. They had a handful, and most of them were super common stuff. There wasn't even like, Mario Brothers 3 or anything to grab, so, Twisted Metal 2, the black label. Jeez. I gotta see if mine's the black label or the green label. If mine's the green, I'm gonna switch it out. But this was the best game out of the lot. It's like a $25 game. So, can't beat there. And then Mario Golf, which you can see here. Disc only, but hey, whatever. It's still like a $15 disc. But I grabbed all those from that one guy, and we'll definitely be heading back there at some point because there's a toy guy there too. I got a ton of awesome stuff from. So very happy to go check that place out. I also picked up a copy of Hey You Pikachu. I paid $3 for it. I think, any Nintendo 64 game, NES game that's not really sports, if it's under $5 nowadays, it's probably worth grabbing. But that's everything, guys. Nothing super crazy. Some great things to add to the collection, like the G.I. Joe is my favorite thing. Super happy to finally have that in the collection. So thanks again for that, Eric. I know you don't watch the videos, but I gotta say it anyway. Finding out the Nintendo was modded was super awesome. Definitely unexpected, but very glad it is. But that's it, guys. So if you see anything you like, hit me up. Let me know. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. If you ever see anything on there, that's where I post everything first. Like the videos. Smash that like button. Comment down below. Comment. It helps out the algorithm. We're at almost 7,000 subscribers, so thank you very much for all the support, guys. I really wanted to hit 8,000 by the end of the year, but unless I get some kind of crazy push for the month of December, I think we're going to end over just over 7,000. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. I'm doing this for fun, but it's cool still to see the numbers go up. So, like I said, if you guys want anything, let me know. Hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. I will talk to you next time. Thanks again, as always. Bye-bye.